Alright, there are 3 new weapons in Albion Online coming February 3rd, and this is the video that covers all of the things that you need to know about that. If you're looking for all of the changes, I will leave links in the description below for all of the topics for different ones. Okay, so the first one that we are going to look at is the Sky Strider Bow. Ooh, interesting. New logo, let's just, show that. These are all new logos. Albion Online has been notorious for reusing all other logos for new skills, but this is the Sky Bolt. Leap to the targeted position and conjure a foothold in the air, becoming untargetable for Untargetable for 3.5 seconds. Shoots a lightning-infused arrow at the target position, dealing magical damage in 4-meter radius to all enemies after 0.6 seconds. So think of this as a ray of light, but basically the Avalonian bow. The ability can be recast up to 3 times while in the sky. While Sky Fury is active, firing Skybolt after 3 Skybolt, it ends. Okay, you leap. You cannot be targetable, but you have to let it go after 3 seconds. Interesting. So 3.5 seconds in the air, you recast it up to 3 times after 0.6 seconds. E, pew, pew, pew. Oh, you kind of have to use it right away. You cannot stand there. But that's 3.5 seconds of... The word used is untargetable. So, untargetable doesn't mean invulnerable. You just can't be targeted. Can skill shots still target you? Can AoEs under you still deal damage? I believe so. But this one lets you leap, but you have to unleash it all. I'm spamming E. So that's one of the things. When you use this, the last E, when you recast, ends it right away. So if you cast it all within 1.5 seconds, that's it. You are going to be targetable again. But one of the scenarios that you can probably use it here is you leap, you E, you wait for it, you are untargetable, right? You have 3.5 seconds up in the air. You still have to relatively use it quickly. You can't just be there and just stay there. But you can give yourself some time. 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds of untargetable is kind of nice. I think of this as the Miss Walker jacket effect, where you are untargetable, but in this case you will still take damage. I'm assuming you can still take damage. I think you still should be able to take damage AoE, because it says untargetable. It doesn't mean invulnerable. There's a difference. So you leap, pow, pow, pow. I mean, decent damage, I would say. 700 damage. This is 1,200 damage for tier 8.4. This is less than that, but obviously you can recast 3 times. And we haven't talked about this. The cooldown is 30 seconds. You deal damage to me with Q2, and then I'll try to leap and try to see if we are going to take damage. Right, do it now. I still take damage. You're not invulnerable. You are just not targetable. Now, in the same thing, we're going to use the Fire Staff here. This is a targeted ability. It's a targeted ability. Now, William, as soon as you see me, target me right now. Click on me right now. Do not... okay. Target me. Okay. Actually, you know what? Normal attack. Deal normal attack. Just normal attack me. I think that'll be better. Normal attack, normal attack. I am targetable. Now, if I leap, it stops. You're no longer targetable. So, you're not going to be targeted by the Q1, the Flame Blast, this one too. So anything that is automatically targeting you will not work. That is very interesting. So that is the untargetable. Now let's see the damage dealt to a 1400 IP person. And he Clark rolled it. You can still reflect this. So the counter to this is most definitely reflect, because if they're using this in a solo PvP situation, it's still very easy for them to just, when you go up, you only have 3.5 seconds to cast all of this. Your Hunter Hood has 3 seconds duration. Your Inferno Shield has 8 seconds duration. So it's still going to be reflect that potentially kills this, which is going to be very, very interesting. Moving on to your Shadow Caller. The Shadow Caller over here is the Plague Bringer. Conjures a Plague Bringer, knocking back all enemies by 6 meters, ignoring CC resistance, and spreading Curse Miasma in targeted direction, deals magical damage, negates target's healing receive for 2 seconds. Targets cannot have their healing received negated by Plague Bringer for 6 seconds. 2 seconds of no healing. Wow. All right, let's see. That looks cool. That looks absolutely amazing. I don't think we have seen anything like this ever. It conjuring that, okay? That looks cool. That looks very, very cool. That's definitely going to be the thumbnail. So it's like the demonic staff. So if you have the demonic staff over here, it's like the demonic staff in a sense that it knocks back or pushes. It pushes opponents by 6 meters, ignoring all CC resistances. So it is actually going to be 6 meters. I can see this in solo PvP. Negates healing for 2 seconds. And 2v2 Hellgates. And small scale. I do wonder again, can this... this is not a ZVZ weapon because it has knockback and you don't want that. But the negation of healing received for 2 seconds kind of nice. So... is it all at the same time or is it rotating? It's rotating, essentially. Not rotating, but it sweeps. So yeah, this is definitely maybe a small scale. It's definitely a small scale type of weapon because it has that sweeping AoE damage. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it has that debuff where you cannot receive any healing for 2 seconds. Alright, so let's now move on and try to see what this Plague Bringer does. So this deals damage, knocks back enemy, not a lot of damage, so this is definitely going to be useful for small scale rather than 1v1 PvP. I am not using the most ideal. I don't have an offhand. This one hand, by the way. 1600 IP still. If I do this, oh, it knocks you back. Okay, so the thing that knocks you back is not the miasma. It's not the miasma that knocks you back. It's the Plague Bringer. So that knocks you back. So the spit doesn't knock you back. It's literally the character that knocks you back, which is very interesting. So this is definitely, again, I see this as a small scale weapon, not really a 1v1 2v2 kind of weapon. Because of the knockback, just like that, it essentially guarantees the damage. So this is probably going to be good for arena. Arenas also be very interesting for this. Another one is this. It adds 0.2 area duration. 4.2 seconds radius on impact. Okay. So it deals 2, 3, 4, 5. It deals 5 stacks. Now, did it deal 5 stacks in the past? I bet, but the improved first hit detection is actually really, really good. I think this probably is going to be one of the things that a lot of players are going to be very interested in. This is the unstoppable rush dash to a target enemy, releasing a pulse of raw energy, dealing damage very low, decrease max and current health by 3% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, which means that's 15%, gain 3 pulse charge for the next 3 seconds. Pulse charge release an additional pulse with each weapon ability or normal attack. The ability can be recast within 5 seconds, increasing the cooldown to 27 to 30 seconds basically. You dash. You punch. Holy shoot! Yo, that looks cool! Alright. This is 20 seconds cooldown. You punch. It's targeted AoE. Yo! It is a targeted thing. You dash to a targeted enemy, releasing a pulse of raw energy 4 times. Okay, and pulse charges release an additional pulse with each weapon ability or normal attack. Can be recast. What? What? You can recast it? This is 8.4. It only deals 300 damage. But you pop, recast. Decreasing the damage. Total damage there was 2,000. Again, it's an 8.4. So, you know, your 4.4s, 5.3s, the 5.2s or 6.2s that you're going to use for this is going to be less damage. And I do have full specs on this because it is a test server. But it reduces the current health and max health up to 15% at 30 seconds cooldown. Good for gates. For one shot. If you have like a stun. Because you have to hold them. Right? You have to hold them. Maybe. You can use it for triple kick. The first attack is going to be your damage. And pulse charges release an additional pulse with each weapon ability or normal attack. So you can normal attack, but you can triple kick as well. So what you can do is E and then triple kick. And then you have all of that. And an additional as well. So you are consuming charges. So now I understand it. What you do is you use your E ability. E ability, you get those 3 charges for 3 seconds. And each ability that you use, that I'm assuming deal damage, because each weapon ability or auto attack creates that additional rush or pulse. But look at this. It says each ability, weapon ability. The triple kick is one ability, but it releases 3 pulses. So I'm assuming this means it will create another pulse for each ability or normal attack ability that deals damage. So this deals 3 damages, basically. That's why it's called triple kick. Because you do that, that's another pulse. Pulse. Weapon ability. That is very interesting. So you may want to get like the shortest cooldown then. Which is, I think, this. Shortest cooldown, but triple kick is definitely going to be the play. And then you go E again, and you have another. Ah, what would be the Q ability for this? This is interesting. Maybe this? You E, you triple kick, you E. No, it's just one. It's just one. So 1 damage per shockwave. So if you deal sort of like those damages, you E, you triple kick, that's 3. You E again, you get those 3 charges back. And then you have to deal damage. This is definitely interesting. The last one is this. This is going to be very, very interesting. The Force Pulse Bracers. These are the new crystal weapons, by the way. Alright, so this is the trial for this specific weapon. I'm pretty sure triple kick is going to be the combo for this. So you dash, you triple kick, you dash again, and he's already dead. Again, this is an 8.4. It's not an ideal setup, but he's already dead. Just like that. Again, this is 200 IP over, actually 150. Oh no, it's a lot of IP over. It's 500 IP over. We have to take that into consideration. But let's look at this once again. This is most likely and definitely going to be the combo. You can even see this. Honestly, it's probably going to be Assassin Jacket, Assassin Hood, Cleric Robe kind of deal, similar to how Brawler Gloves does it. So you go E, you triple kick, you can E again in normal attack, and then you do that with the Cleric Robe. Not enough. Not enough. But they're already dying. So it's not enough to do like a second rotation immediately, but you can kite and you can do that again and they're dead. It's very interesting. I wonder if this is going to be used. It's going to be hella expensive, obviously. It's going to be hella expensive because it's a crystal weapon, it's a new weapon, but I think out of the 3, this is most likely going to be one of the most popular crystal weapon for solo PvP. E-Court is definitely going to use this already. You can already see a video, a thumbnail from E-Court using this. Wait, no. You thought Avafist was broken? SBI was like, hold my beer. This is the astral staff of the group. I'll try this again. All right, let me gear down. Let me try to create a build that this might actually work with, okay? As we think it is. Oh, just don't use the second one. Just don't use the second one. Because if you recast within 5 seconds, it increases it by 30 seconds cooldown. But let's do it again. But if you basically just don't use the second one and use your Cleric Robe with Assassin Hood, you will have the next combo again anyways. And of that. Okay, cool. That is not definitely not broken. Firewall is a strat, but you can just use E on this, triple kick, and then maybe deal like a Q damage or an F damage, right? And also, you can basically, after that, don't use your second E so it doesn't go to 30 seconds cooldown, Cleric Robe, Assassin Hood, and do the combo all over again because you will already have your triple kick ready. But the counter to this, again, is Firewall. But since you're going to use Firewall, the counter to Firewall is going to be Gigantify Potion. Jacob's gonna murder me. Wow. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Oh my god. Jacob's trying to kill me, bro. Yay! Ooh, and you get the war memento right there. That is the war memento. You can place it anywhere. Boom. Bang, bang, bang. And it shows you, when you click on it, it shows you the details of what happened. You can pick it up, and you can also give it up. So those are the new weapons. What do you guys think of the 3 new weapons? I think I can already see it. Like, this is going to be so used for 1v1 or even like a 1vx situation. I can see this because of the triple kick and the AoE nature of this. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it does decrease your max and current health by up to 15%. So what do you guys think? What is OP? Is it OP? Is it not? What are you going to use it for? Are you going to spend a lot of silver to get these crystal weapons or not? Leave them in the comment section below, or better yet, join us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Burnzone.